Hey all. So I'm going to take us back. I forgot to wear my props today, sorry, and I left them at home. But if you remember the Karate Kid, the original Karate Kid, with Ralph Macchio and Pat Morita, Daniel's son, he's Ralph Macchio's character. He's learning karate, and Pat Morita is his instructor. And how he teaches him to do karate is basically teaching him how to wax his car, right? He does that wax on and wax off thing, and he has to do it a certain way in order to get his forearm strong. So we're going to use that idea on this. So what we're going to do is we're going to convert logarithms into exponential equations, and vice versa. We're going to convert exponential equations into logarithms. And how to do that, that's what we're seeing up here. If you have a b value that's bit greater than 0, and b itself cannot equal 1, then here's the meat of this discussion. Y equals log base b of x means that x equals b to the y for every x being greater than 0 and every real number y. So again, the big thing I'm after here is this. Right, that's what we're looking at. So let's examine that just for a second here. So right now, well, let's go in this direction actually. I've got x equals b to the y, and I'm going to convert that to a logarithm. That's what we're going to be doing here on these problems. So it looks like the first thing I'm going to do is take this b, and notice it's always underneath something. In this case, I'm going to drop a log on top of that b. Right, so b's stuck underneath the log. And then the y and the x, okay, remember the wax on, wax off thing? Check it out. Wax on with the y. See how it's on the left side of the equation now? And wax off with the x. It's now on the right side. Okay, so we'll do that in a two-step fashion. We'll drop a log on the number that's underneath something over here, and then we'll just trade places with x and y. So for example, right here. Oh, excuse me. I guess that's what I'm doing down here first, okay? We'll do this part first. So I've got this 3 underneath the 4, so I'm going to drop a log on top of it. Okay, so 3 stuck underneath the log. Wax on, wax off. So 81 comes to the left, 4 goes to the right, and that's all there is to it. All right? In fact, if you want, go ahead and pause the video for a minute and see if you can get these 3 real quick. Okay, got it? Yeah, that awkward pause, that was me telling you to pause your video so that you can, well, you get the idea. Okay, let's see how you did. Drop a log on this 2, and wax on, wax off, so it's log base 2 of 1/8 equaling -3. Over here, drop a log on the 7. It's a log base 7 of the cubed root of 7 equals 1/3. And then finally over here, it's a log base 5. And you drop a log on the 5. Wax on, wax off, so the y comes over here. So it's log base 5 of y equaling pi. Okay, so that's all there is to it when it comes to converting an exponential equation into a logarithm. Now going in reverse, it's kind of a similar idea, but for this, let me take you to the sequel. Okay, the second Karate Kid movie. If you've ever seen it, you know what I'm talking about. It's where Daniel-san and the sensei, they go to Okinawa, where his sensei had his beginnings, and long story short is his old nemesis gets caught underneath this big log, or big tree that fell apart. And so Pat Morita's character, he has to, like, in order to move his friend from, or his nemesis, who used to be his friend, from under the tree, he has to chop this tree in half in order to pull him to safety, right? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to punch this log out, right? So punch it out, right? You can do the sound effects if you want. And then wax on, wax off again. Log's gone, the b comes up, then x comes to the left, y goes to the right. All right, so let's try it here. I've got log base 7 of 49 equals 2, so punch the log out, pull the 7 up, the 2 is the wax on, the 49 is the wax off, and there it is. Go ahead and try this for a second. I'll do that awkward pause while you pause your YouTube video or whatever and see if you can get this real quick. Got it? All right, let's see how you did. You punch the log out on this guy, this log base 8 of 1/8 equals -1. Punch the log out, 8 comes up, wax on, wax off, so it's 8 to the -1 equals 1/8. This one, punch the log out, so the 3 comes up, wax on, wax off, so it's 3 to the 1/2 equals the square root of 3. This one, punch the log out, 12 comes up, wax on, wax off. I think that's a 6. We'll pretend it's a 6. And the x comes over this way. So 12 to the 6th is an x. And that's all there is to it. All right, so using the Karate Kid skills, who knew? Who knew that martial arts would help you out with math? It's just amazing.